Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My son is reading a book by Ian Lawrence. It's something about a boy and another boy, 12 years old, that are in Alaska, and their boat sank. Yes, dear?
Estaba en la mesa el libro.
Yes, I left it there. That's the last time I saw it. I haven't touched it since then.
¿Tú eras el libro de la lavadora?
No. ¿Cuál libro?
The instructions on how to use the washing machine. The new washing machine.
Dame mi
Hijo.
conector también.
No, stay here and finish. We're going to read just a paragraph or so, a section. Well, Anna, do you have an extra cable like this? Okay, here. Thank you for letting me use it. Now I lost the book page. But, we're in the last section of this book. The Law of Success by Paramahansa Yogananda. Yesterday we read about happiness. Happiness depends partially on external conditions. What's an external condition? An external condition could be right where you are. This is outside, right? In a house. But it could also be on a boat, on a mountain in Alaska. And then the weather, what are you looking for? Oh, harmonicas. So an external condition is your environment, perhaps. An internal condition, watch out, look what you're doing with the mirror. Move that piece of wood again, please. An internal condition would be your brain. You could be thinking about a happy time in your life. Do you know of any happy times?
I practiced in the concert.
Yes.
Yeah, I found a cologne.
Good. Is it 607 Dracar Noir? Echoes. What's the name of it?
London.
London. All right. Put it where we can find it again. Okay. Yeah, what we're looking for. You can put some on if you want.
I don't know. It smells good. It's been in there probably for years.
I usually put it on clothes and not on my skin.
Still, it might not smell good. Whoa.
Help me put the bicycles in the Florida room tomorrow. Yay! You want to keep it in your? You got a nice section somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Smells good.
Good.
Like really good.
Mm-hmm.
Try it.
I'll try it on my.
Oh.
I'll just smell it because I don't really want to. Yes, it is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Been there for years.
And it's got a nice label about a ship. I think it's a ship. Oh, London!
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is called Big Ben. Do you know what Big Ben is?
No.
I think it's a clock in London. Ouch, that would hurt though.
What?
Well, you see how the Pampers for babies used to be called diapers?
Yeah.
And they were made out of cloth,
Uh-huh.
and you had to use a needle to close it.
Uh-huh.
It was a pin, but it was a pin with a cap, right?
Yeah.
So you see how that rabbit has the pin on the ear. I know it's like a piece of paper, but
That's a rabbit. Oh yeah, it doesn't have really. Oh, that's its face. Yeah, can I see your mom?
yes. But don't keep it there. No, no, even there. No, no, that's worse. No, it's got to be in an area where it won't fall.
Yeah.
No, just about. No, that's movable. That would fall. Once I have a sock drawer, we can keep it in the sock drawer. No, no, no. How will we find it? Put it in the bathroom. I could actually make a tray. Like this mirror behind me. If I put a piece of wood on top so that it looks like a food tray with a mirror, and then I put the cologne on top of it. Probably the bathroom. But we got to be careful not to drop it. So put it like close to. Wait. Oh, turn around. I'm gonna read a section, and then you can put it there.
This thing's like full.
That's wonderful. That means.
Yeah, it's like somewhere here. Halfway.
How can it be full and halfway?
Well, it's halfway.
Because you're moving it?
I don't know.
Oh, I see.
It is halfway.
The label is covering the actual place.
Yeah.
Do not wait for your circumstances to change. Do not make unhappiness a chronic habit. What's a chronic habit?
Continuous.
Yes, constantly. Chronic pain, chronic happiness. What's an oxymoron?
I don't know.
Little giant.
That's the newspaper.
What would be another one? I'm gonna make one up. Happy skeleton? How can a skeleton be happy, right? Oh, a friendly snake? That would be unusual. An oxymoron has two things that usually don't go together. So where did you get that bookmark that says Cessna?
My college application, please.
When I was in Chicago, there was a boy that came to Miami to fly an airplane, but maybe he just came to Florida and who knows where. But I believe he didn't return.
Why?
It takes a lot of money to be down here in Miami or in Florida from Chicago. And then you find out that the books, what? $500 in books? $1,000 in books? Remember the other guy that said, oh, they changed the caterpillar. It's now, instead of instead of being a green caterpillar, it's a red caterpillar.
Yeah.
So now the book costs, well, you got to buy the new book. Everything is a business, all right? Even religion. But what's the candy of being a Christian?
Candy.
Yes. What's the benefit?
I don't know.
Well, for people that believe that there's an afterlife, and some Christians do, right?
Some.
Yeah, well, I'm wrong there. Christians believe there's an afterlife. But there's a difference as to some of them say it's immediately after death, and others say no, it's until the last day of the world. So either way,
Ha ha ha! I cut your
What did I say about Christians and afterlife?
That some of them believe it's immediately, and some of them believe it's after.
Yes, but what am I
Ragnarok.
talking about?
It's in Ragnarok.
What is that?
The end.
Oh,
Yeah.
Apocalypse, Revelation.
Yeah.
But what am I talking about? Oh, the candy. The candy to...
He escaped.
The candy to... It's nice seeing you throw a net over the kitten.
He's escaping now. Like before, he'd just sit there.
Now he's maybe panicking. The candy of... Oh, the religions are a business, but some of them offer candy. Or all of them offer some sort of candy. So the candy of Christianity is being with God after death. Some people call it heaven.
Come on, you've got to be able to escape that.
Do not make unhappiness a chronic habit, because then you bother yourself and your associates. It is blessedness for yourself and blessedness for
God,
others if you are happy. Mhm.
The cat is that.
To be happy is to be in tune with God. That power to be happy comes through
God, wisdom.
meditation. Throw all the words in there. All right, here we go. The last bold print of the book. Put God's power behind your efforts. Page 27. Release for constructive purposes the power you already have, and more will come. Move on your path with unflinching determination, using all the attributes of success. Tune up yourself. Tune yourself up with the creative power of spirit. What's a tune-up?
Like a tweak, except to improve.
And with cars, what's a tune-up for a car?
Well, depends on
So
the
what?
part.
A tune-up would be to check
Fix.
it out, check the air and the tires. Well, actually, that's not
To improve.
that's not quite a tune-up, but yes, fix and improve, or just keep it in good condition. There is a thing. I think when you change the spark plugs, that's a tune-up.
That's a snake.
Tune yourself up, and this is my opinion, every hour. Why?
Why?
Because sometimes something happens, something goes wrong. All right? So you must be sober. Huh! Sober means what?
Poised.
Poised. Meditating. Every,
Hour.
even when you're happy also, watch out. There are people that are not happy when they see you happy. Be poised, be meditative, be serious, be in control of your emotions and your body. PMS. What is that?
PMS.
Yes. Physical
Mental.
and spiritual.
You know what I was about to say?
What is it?
PMS. Post mnemonic structure. You know what
New word.
mnemonic is?
Is it a way of memorizing
Yeah.
things?
Yeah,
Mnemonic,
it's where
yes.
every letter has a word.
Mhm.
I mean, every letter has a number.
Like SWOT analysis. The S means strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. That's a SWOT analysis. So tune up every hour. Run a diagnostic. What is that?
Filming for a computer.
And what is when you clean the computer?
Malware.
Maintenance, what do you call that thing? Disk defragment?
Oh, yeah.
So defrag your body every hour. Physical, mental, spiritual, and one more S, social. Yes. There's another definition of PMS, by the way.
What?
Premenstrual syndrome, which I think is pain for women. Some sort of pain before they start menstruating. All right. The more will come to you if you use your power for construction, carpentry, plumbing, electricity, constructive purposes. Move on your path with unflinching determination. Someone asked Tarzan, "How come you don't flinch in front of a battle?" And Tarzan said, "What is
Flinch.
flinch?" And what is it, son? Yes, very good. Something that startles you.
He's like, I want it that bad.
Remember in the movie Bride, like a wedding bride, a wedding woman, Bride and Prejudice? As soon as the music started with the drums, who flinched? Because he had his back turned to the musicians.
Who?
"Good morning, Mr. Bakshi, and your lovely family." He flinched, Mr. Bakshi, because the drums were right behind him. Put God's power behind your efforts. Release your constructive purposes and the power you already have, and more power will come to you. Move on your path with unflinching determination. Now, my son, have you seen me do battles with bicycles? Not having any, being on foot, suffering for a long time. Your dad suffered on this earth. Being shoeless, having shoes with holes in it, all that stuff, right?
Look at this. He wants to be under it.
Huh? Yes, he does. He likes that fishing net. It's not a fishing net. It's from your mother's old car.
Really? What was it for?
To keep the ball from bouncing around in the back of the trunk of the car. Tune up yourself with the creative power of spirit. You will be in contact with God, and He's very intelligent, that is able to guide you and to solve all
Problem.
yes. Power from the dynamic source of your being will flow uninterruptedly, so that you will be able to perform creatively in any sphere of activity. Name one sphere.
Biosphere.
Very good, son. A sphere of activity could be, for instance, in your taekwondo class, that's a certain circle of friends. Now, another circle would be the music group that you're with. That's a sphere. That's a sphere. Name a third sphere. School life, all right. So you will have success in any sphere of activity. It could also be dealing with carpentry, painting, plumbing. We had victory over the...
He got himself caught.
We had victory over the pipes of this house, huh? How?
By getting a plumber.
By your mother hiring a plumber.
You will be free, kitty. Meow.
You should sit in silence before deciding about any important,
Whoa! Decisions.
yes, matter. Any important matter. Asking
Questions.
the Father for His blessing. So consult with God before you.
Decide. Do something.
Then, behind your power is God's power. Behind your mind is His mind. Behind your willpower, His will power. When God is working with you, you cannot
Fail.
very good. Every faculty you
Bingo.
possess will increase in success.
Now, you see this wire?
Yes.
So he was attacking and he jumped up and he jumped and the wire caught him midair.
Uh-huh.
So he was like flying on the wire and it brought him back.
It's an electrical cord.
Yeah, this wire.
Mm-hmm. It's orange.
Ka-chow!
When you do your work with the thought of God, of serving God, you receive His.
Blessing.
All right, how many blessings do you want today? You want 0 blessings?
I don't know. Not at the very least.
Did you do any work for me today?
Yes.
What? You swept the floor. You took out a couple of things for me, the tools I needed. You swept when I was cutting the wood. So you did something for me. Yes?
And I worked out with
You helped me work out with the slam ball, 20 pounds. Apparently the children that come here, they notice that ball, by the way. They like it, even if it's too heavy for them. We need to get a 10-pounder. If your work in life is humble, ooh, do not apologize for it. What's a humble work life?
Whoa, no problem. Ka-chow! Plumbing? I don't know.
Plumbing is humble, yes, you
A
deal
priest?
with.
Priest?
Yet a plumber makes plenty of money. A priest is humble?
Yeah. Well, most of the time they should be.
They're supposed to be, but is it a humble job?
I would say because like they're dealing with God and they work every day. He escaped.
I never saw it as a humble job because when I went to the way I was raised, the priest was the big shot. You know what that means?
Yeah. They're not here anymore, right?
No, they lost power. You know what happened to them, right? Many of them did abuse children, sexually abused boys, or I think that was it. And so they lost power.
Oh, gosh. Wow. Whoa.
But it's really that most people, are they very religious?
No.
Speaking about the Catholics, are they?
Distract.
Are the Catholics religious?
Everybody's religious.
If they go, yes, but no, okay. The Catholics, you know any? All right. So, is our family religious? Huh?
Yes.
They are.
Especially grandma.
Grandma.
Especially her.
I didn't realize you would consider her more religious than myself.
Not more religious than you.
No?
No. You're like
I am?
yeah.
How so?
You like pray every day. Then again, so does Peter. But like you do it like constantly. Hey.
Well, why?
Probably get out of problems.
Who has more problems?
Now, can I go to...
No, man, we gotta finish this book. We got 2 paragraphs.
You said one paragraph in the beginning.
Well, I meant one section. If your work in life is humble, do not apologize for it. Be proud because you are fulfilling the duty given you by the Father. He needs you in your particular place. All people cannot play the same role. So long as you work to please God, all cosmic forces will harmoniously
Combine.
help you. When you convince God that you want Him above all else, you will be attuned to His will. When you continue to seek Him, no matter what obstacles arise to take you away from Him, you are using your human will in its most constructive form. You will thus operate the law of success that was known to the ancient sages and that is understood by all men who have achieved true happiness and success. The divine power is yours to make a determined effort to use it to attain health, happiness, and
Well,
wealth and peace. It says here peace. As you encompass these goals, you will travel on the path of self-realization to your true home in God.
Heaven. In God. Oh yeah.
Your true home in God. Well, there's a question. Can God be everywhere?
Yes.
Is there a place God is not?
No.
Where can, in the Bible it says something about where can I run from you? In the ocean you will find me. In the mountain you will find me. Like on a ship on an ocean.
What time is it?
Whoop! Time is irrelevant. You know that Edward Casey or somebody named Casey? He said, I can sleep and I'll tell my body what time I want to wake up. And he would wake up at that
Time!
Yes.
You're a fish, buddy. A very big fish. And you'll be captured.
Isn't that a beautiful gift?
Oh, yeah. He's trying to escape. Hacha! More nets. Hacha!
Yes, my son. I have a lot of problems. That's why I focus on dealing with God. There was a nun that was in a baseball game and somebody was making fun of her, right? A group of nuns.
Yes.
They said, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then a nun at a baseball game, ha, 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 something like that. So she answered back, why don't you go to hell? There are no nuns there. No, but by the way, I don't know if that was a true joke or a nun did say it or someone came up with it. But am I supposed to roll over and let people
No.
destroy my goals that I think are from God?
No.
So what do I do to
I got you.
achieve my goals when some people want to stop me from achieving them? Ah? 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 What about carpentry? You know some people don't want to learn carpentry?
Yeah.
Am I going to let that happen?
I don't know, baby.
No. Whose bed is going to be fixed? Ah? The anti-carpenter. The anti-carpenter is getting a brand... No, what do you call it? A remodeling of her bed. By me? I'll work on that another night. Since it's later already. Thank you for listening, son. Little giant. What is that? Spell oxymoron.
Oxyclean?
Oxymoron. How do you spell it?
OXI.
OXYMORON. Spell it.
OXYMORON.
Oxymoron. That's when something is the opposite. Little giant.
Tiny.
Tiny giant.
No, Tiny is a giant. It's
Oh,
the name
the name of yes,
from Magnus Chase, the Norse mythology.
yes.
The one that I finished yesterday. It's Riordan. Get a third book already.
The little god. How can he be a little god? Huh? All right, son. Come. We have finished reading the book. Tomorrow we'll read about the author.
Bye. Night.
Good night, sir. Get up here. Smell nice. Be nice. Be polite. Courtesy. Come on, let's say it.
Courtesy. Integrity.
Integrity.
Self-control.
Self-control.
Perseverance.
Perseverance.
Indomitable spirit.
Indomitable spirit.
Step.
I don't know what that is every time I hear it. Do you know what it is? Well, find out, my son.
I don't even know what to do.
Find out. Good night, sir.
Night.
Thank you for your kindness every day. All right, my friends. God bless you and those that surround you. Don't roll over. Some people don't want to stop you from making progress or from achieving your goals. Don't roll over. Find a way to learn carpentry, even though people around you don't want you to learn carpentry. Find a way. Be very careful. Make sure you wear a dust mask, wear eye protection. Do what you're supposed to do. Learn from people that are using safety equipment or being safe doing their carpentry work. Go help somebody. Bye. You can cut their grass. That's how I'm finding more and more jobs to do. Bye for now.